Hello everyone, today we're joined by two special guests, former AFC Wimbledon player and record goal scorer Kevin Cooper, and TV star and all-round good egg and celebrity Mr. Callum Best.
Thank you very much.
So, Kevin, I've got a couple of questions for you. Actually, I've got 9. Only 9 questions for Kevin. It won't take you long. Well, welcome back, Kev.
Thank you, it's good to be back.
What are your fondest memories of playing for Wimbledon?
Just everything about from the minute today you walk in and the people around you, everyone's such a family club. And obviously you from the start, just as the people around the club have made it what it is. My memories, the fondest, winning a double like we did, and then
the double. Can you just explain what the double was, Kev?
Yeah, we won the first league, didn't we, in 2000
Combined Counties League,
2004. Okay, and then we won the cup, wasn't it? The League Cup over at Woking, didn't we?
Yeah.
And 2 great nights, and obviously to finish off. What was a great year that year, wasn't it, to win the double like we did. And then on a personal note, scoring all the goals I did and stick the records for touchwood still there. So.
And is anyone close to taking that record yet?
No.
Yeah, you guys know. You guys have made this clear. No. Good man.
I mean, you still following the club and how we're doing?
All the time. Yeah, I've been back a few times. Come back to the West Ham game. Always watching the results and just really it's a tough league doing now, but to get to where they've got. Over the space of time, with you guys behind it all, it's just amazing anyway. And I think everyone's got to appreciate that. And just to be stable in League One's a great place to be.
And how aware are you about the return to Plough Lane? I mean, it's massive for us, but how aware are you of that?
Yeah, I appreciate what's going on at the minute. Getting to make it. It's all going to happen, which is amazing. It's a case of when, and then obviously, just going back to Plough Lane for you guys, especially yourself. You've been with the club out, all your life, and for you guys to be back at Plough Lane, I can't wait to get back there and watch games there.
It's going to be incredible. It's going to mean a lot to the players and the fans. Yeah.
God, yeah. No one will realise till they walk in these doors how important that is.
Big competition for the first few starting places. You'd want it to be an active, wouldn't you?
I'd love to. I'd lose about 4 stone. I'd have given myself a chance. But no, do you know what? Just to have played in something like that, wow, it'd be a dream. And I definitely want to go and watch games there when it happens.
And so just tell us about why you're here today. And what is the special event that you're launching?
Yeah, so Celebrity Soccer, which I run, 7 years ago we started. Callum, Danny Dyer, Shane Wards of this world, we all started together 7 years ago. I said, look, let's go and play football matches. I'll stop playing football, and we said, look, let's do it for charity. So 7 years later, we've raised 1.3 million. We played at Goodison Park for Bradley Lowry, for the Bradley Lowry family as Bradley passed away. We raised 75,000 for the family. We've had the likes of Alan Carr, all come and play James Arthur. We've raised 50,000 at Northampton Town for a cancer charity recently with Alan Carr involved. Also, we had 6,000 there. We raised 50,000 there as well. And so this is why I wanted to come back to the club that I was part of and bring the game here. So it's a big celebrity football match with 2 teams of celebrities with some ex-players, the likes of Danny Kedwell, John Main coming to play. And I'm trying to speak to a few others at the minute. If you help yourself, that'd be great to get some ex-players in here.
So, how did you select which charities should benefit, and do you have any personal history with any of the charities?
Yeah, no, you don't. It's more what touches your heart. We've done games for the RSPCA. We've done a game for, obviously, Callum's got my tribute for his dad. And that's something personal to me. He's my friend. But generally, we get inundated by charities, and you have to select 10 games a year. And children's cancer, hospices. We did a game with a hospice recently, and 10 families got to go to Disneyland Paris because of the game we did, and that means a lot to me just from the heart, to be honest.
And is it difficult persuading the celebs? People like your mate with Callum, so he's easy, and we know he can play a little bit. He's got a bit of history in the game, hasn't he? But is it difficult persuading the celebs to come and take part?
When we first started, Adam Woodjack, Ian Beale, Jake Wood, he got the EastEnders cast in for me. Callum actually was probably one of the toughest ones for me because Shane Wards as well all wanted to play, and then from the bulk of 10 celebs that we've got, Danny Dyer, they all started to speak to the celebs they know, so it built that way. So in that way it worked quite easily because we had a good bulk of 10 big names. Callum was my toughest one. He didn't want to play football, he'll tell you himself in a bit. Didn't want to play football, felt a bit insecure, paranoid about who his dad was, and I honoured him for years, and eventually come and played for us at Shrewsbury Town, his first game, played centre half. What a game he had, and I think the confidence come from there, he'll tell you himself. But yeah, it's now quite easy. We've got all the young Love Island lads coming on for each show because of how big the games are now.
And which of all the celebrities that you've had involved, which of them has surprised you the most with their football skills?
Adam Woodjack is Ian Bill. He can't run, but he's actually got a touch. Which
know how he feels here.
Do you know what? He can't run, but he actually's got a good touch, and so that surprised me. And then, like you say, it's like what in a positive way with Callum. I never thought Callum would be a solid centre half, and he actually has come into the games. Wow, and that's on a positive way. You know, it's not like watching him play football before. I just thought, okay, he's coming up, there's a lot of pressure on his shoulders, and for him to perform like he does in every game we do is incredible, to be fair.
Which one was the worst? Give us
Right.
the worst player.
Yeah, you got the
Careful if you
He
want
hasn't
to
asked me yet, so he can't say that.
Careful if you want to
I'll
show
tell you
up.
what, we had Shane Ritchie, Crystal Palace, Shane Ritchie, instead of the ball was here, instead of sort of running towards the ball, he just jumped straight in the crowd, and that worried me a little bit for insurance reasons. But yes, I'd say Shane Ritchie or Stevie Ritchie from the X Factor. He's awful. He's bad.
awful.
He's bad. Yeah.
Poor guys. Hope they don't watch. Guys, if you're watching, we're sorry. yeah.
Sorry.
Do you still play yourself?
Yeah, I'm playing all the games. Playing literally, I sit in the middle of the park, actually midfield, and just stroll around.
He's got it to a T. He's got it to a T.
Yeah.
He'll come on. He won't have to run much. He'll pick up the ball, or he'll come in for a free kick and ping it top left, top right.
Yeah.
Usually seals the game
Yeah,
off.
And I bet he wants to take all the penalties.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
All the free
Yeah,
kicks.
Well, for Harvey,
No, we
actually-
remember.
But yeah, no, I'm still playing. Yeah, I'm still scoring some goals from midfield. It's just a nice feeling. Just gives you that release, which I miss.
I'll tell you, he's never lost it. He says he's got a bit of timber, but he's still he's.
Well, he clearly has, hasn't he? Let's be
He
fair.
says it, but he gets out there. He plays 90 minutes. He puts the ball away, and he's still got absolute great talent.
Okay, what would be your message today for fans who might be tempted to come and see the charity game?
Yeah, what we say in every game. Look, we did, like I say, when we did Everton, you sort of saying to football fans, we know celebrities might not be your cup of tea, your die-hard football fans, but this is for your club's charity and the Paul Strang Charitable Trust charity. So please get thinking about the charities, and actually, it's quite good you bring your families along and bring your families that have never been in the stadium before and come and enjoy the game. It's going to be incredible.
Okay, right, your turn, Callum.
Yeah, come on, let's do it.
You're under scrutiny.
No worries, mate. I'm ready.
All right, okay, you can take it, Callum.
Yeah.
Right. You must get constantly asked to back good causes. So why have you agreed to take part in this particular charity match?
Well, first of all, Coops has been a friend of mine for many, many years. The club, AFC Wimbledon, has a very close personal touch to him, so I would never say no. It's an absolute honor. And what I'm really grateful for is that Coops, with his company, Celebrity, what they do is that they go up and down the country to all these different grounds, and we're quite honored to be able to support the charities from the local areas. So, we'll show up somewhere and there'll be a local charity to that area that we can help support. So, for example, here, AFC Wimbledon Foundation, and then the other charity is?
Paul Strang Charitable Trust. Yeah.
Exactly. So we can come here, we can do what we want to do. Our childhood dream would be coming out here and playing on some of these pitches, and we've never made it that way in our career. So we can come here, we can play on epic pitches in front of amazing crowds while we're raising money for charity. It's like a boyhood dream.
Yeah. So, he's waxed lyrical about you as a player, but in your opinion, what are you like as a player?
I mean, I think I would be quite annoyed with myself if I wasn't half decent, but what I did, when I first came here, I was 21, I moved here from California, and I grew up playing a bit of football, but when I got here, I felt a lot of pressure, and I stopped. I stopped for a long, long time. And then I quietly started playing five-a-side, and Coops kept asking me to come and play these charity games, and I never did. And finally I went to one, and I remember I walked out, I think at Everton, in front of 10,000 people, bricking myself, But I went out there and I scored, and I went, the buzz is back, and I started to care less about what people think and the pressures. I just wanted to enjoy myself, and more importantly, I wanted to do it for charity, and now I play in all the games that he brings to the table.
And he's a great centre-half.
Thank you, mate.
And that's your favourite position, is it centre-half? Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you think you could do a job for us?
Oh, I don't know, I'm getting a bit old now. I just turned 39, my knee's starting to
39?
go.
Yeah, I know how you feel there.
Yeah.
I'm finally giving up, to be honest with you.
You know what annoys me as well, just on a personal level, is that I've waited all this time to come and do these charity games, and all of a sudden, the age starts creeping up, and then the knee goes, and you're going, no, I still got something to give. But
You want sympathy on the age thing?
No, I don't. Yeah, I
Do me a favour. What do you remember your father teaching you about football?
I mean, sadly, there wasn't much involvement in that. We talked a lot of football, we talked about girls, but I do remember there was as you would, yeah?
Yeah.
I do remember.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
He was an
I love him
expert,
for that.
to be fair.
He said, any advice on women and football, and he gave it to me. But I remember there was a little five-a-side park on Sydney Street in Chelsea, and I remember when I was probably about 11, he took me down there and we practiced corner kicks, and that is just one of those fond memories that sticks with me forever. So.
And did he actually ever want you to take up the game and be a professional?
No, sadly, because my parents split, I was raised in California, and the football is called soccer, and it's like so far down the line of interest there. But I still had interest in me, so I kept playing and playing. But if I would looked at how I played at 15 compared to how some of the youth played here at 15, you couldn't compare it. But now I just enjoy it. I love the game. I mean, I'm so passionate about coming and playing at these places and raising money for charity, so it all works out really well.
And is there a big interest in football in the celeb world that you move in?
Yeah, I mean, and I think that's why when you ask Kevin if is it difficult to get people to come and play, it's not. People are jumping at this opportunity because a lot of these lads, they love to play football, and as much as it is for charity, we go out there and there's a serious game of football. People take it serious, as they should, because everybody wants to play and everybody wants to win, and it's competitive, but there's a decent level of play out there.
So they do take it really seriously,
Yeah.
the players. And,
Yeah.
and are there any, some of the, we know people don't like each other in all walks of life.
Yeah.
Are there some scores settled in some of these games?
I think I go at it a bit with Harvey sometimes.
Harvey
Yeah,
plays,
he likes a
I
round,
defend
doesn't
Harvey. He loves a round.
He wants,
Yeah.
he wants all the penalties, doesn't he?
Yeah,
I don't let him have
exactly.
them, but
Oh, yeah, I was going to say.
But yeah, everyone. I remember one time. What's his name? The actor Stephen
Graham.
Stephen Graham comes.
Hollywood actor,
He's
yeah.
on the opposition. And he comes into our locker room and he goes, "Guys, remember today. It's all for charity.
Yeah.
Take it easy out there." And
I've been there.
everyone's like, "No, we're not taking it easy. We are here to win."
So, with all the people that you played in these matches, which celebs have surprised you the most with their footballing skills? Apart from Kevin.
Kevin still got it. I got to give it to Harvey. Harvey from So Solid Crew is an epic player. I think.
Too quick, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got some serious
Yeah.
pace on him. I think that. Who else did all right?
He played here, Harvey.
Did he?
He played for us, yeah.
Oh, did he?
Played for us for
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You know who
That was
else
an
came?
interesting
But
year.
we have the F2 freestylers who.
Yeah, the F2. I mean, the freestylers,
nuts.
Billy
Yeah,
and
they're playing all the games.
Jeremy. They are brilliant as well. And you know who came down to the game I did in Belfast was what's the boxer? Carl Frampton.
Carl Frampton, yeah.
And bless him, he was like, I can't play, but he went out there. He played 90 minutes. He got it done. So I was really impressed by that. And and what I love about this is it brings in people from all walks of entertainment, from music to sport to reality TV to acting.
Tony
Everybody.
Bellew, people like
Yeah,
that,
so
yeah.
it's a really fun day. And look, what Coops was saying there as well is that even if, we find a lot of times that kind of diehard football fans are like, we don't want to be bothered with that celebrity rubbish, but it's more than that. It's more about the charities. It's more about bringing down your kids and your friends and your family and just having a fun day out. A lot of the lads stick around and hang out and take pictures if anybody's interested with that. So it's really fun.
So the best player you played alongside, who was it?
Coops.
Coops, okay. We'll give you that. The worst?
Oh, Arge.
Yeah. James Argent, yeah, he ends up singing at the minute. In the end, we take him off
ends
the
up
pitch and he
singing.
sings. Yeah, he sings
But he
all the
does
time.
make a point to get people out there that can play. So it's
Yeah.
not like you're coming here and watching a bunch
Yeah,
of
I will
idiots.
say the games are decent. It won't end up being 1-0. It's 14-12. There's always goals, and the football's actually decent. It's a good game of football, but just the goalkeepers seem to struggle.
And here's an interesting one for you, and
Go on.
this is slightly trappy, this
Go on.
question. Really trappy.
Go on, mate,
I'm
go
going
on.
to turn around, I'm going to give you this one full on.
Go on.
Which team do you support and follow in the English league?
Man United.
Who?
You don't like them?
We don't mind them. We don't mind them.
It'd be sacrilegious if I didn't.
No,
I know. In fairness, I support Fulham as well because my old man played at Fulham and I live there as well.
Wrong answer.
Okay, sorry. I support you today. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one we were after.
I'm rooting for you. I made a bet on you today. To be honest,
Did
with
you?
knowing I was coming here. So
Good man. And just lastly, what would be your message today for fans who might be tempted to come and see the charity game?
I mean, more than anything, we get a lot of passion for trying to support the charities and raise money. That is the main goal here. And also, for me, I know this particularly has a lot of meaning to Coops because he played here as well. So, if you support the club, you support the local area. I think the charity, the AFC Wimbledon Foundation, they support the local area. So just support the cause and come down and have a laugh. And, you could even laugh at us if you want. But either way, it'll be a good laugh.